What's up, everybody? Right here, back with some more Elemental Survivors. I wanted to play this game more. I want to keep this game in the rotation. I feel like this game has definitely gone under the radar a little bit. There's not a lot of people covering it. It doesn't have a lot of reviews on Steam. There's only 11 reviews currently on Steam after like 3 or 4 days. And I just want to give this game a little bit more love because I think it's really good and it's really fun for a survival type game. It doesn't necessarily offer anything new. It has the whole party mechanic and it does a lot of different things sort of different, but not necessarily groundbreaking for the genre. But with that said, it does everything well, and it's very fun to play. I think the upgrades, getting new attacks, new equips, new party members, and then what we just got is the max evolution attacks up. So now I can do 2 max evolutions. That's really exciting. Like, I don't think you realize how exciting that is, being able to do 2 max evolutions. That's going to make us so strong. So getting things like that, saving up the money for it, because obviously this costs a ton of money. The max evolutions are the strongest thing in the game, and it's worth getting those because now that I have 2 of them, I feel like I'm gonna be really strong. I have unlocked more characters. We now have what, 11 characters. So they all kind of have different stats and they all start off with a different ability. None of them are really necessarily none of the spells are unique. You can get all these spells with any character while you're playing, but they will start off with a certain spell, and sometimes they have like a little bit of a passive, like the cleric can heal and all that. But it's really cool. There's a lot of characters in this game. I don't even think I've unlocked them all. But today, we're going to run Cecile the Paladin because I really like her Ice Hammer, especially when we level it up to max evolution. And then we're going to try to get Holy Ring also, because that is an incredibly strong, it might be the most OP spell in this game. We could just run as her, but I want to run as Cecile the Paladin, and then we'll level up the Holy Ring also. We'll do which level should we do? We'll do this one. We'll do the Snow Waste. So right now we just start off with this Ice Hammer. We can level it up. It does start off weak. Most of the spells in this game start off weak. And as you level them up, they get stronger. And then once you get to max evolution, it kind of really changes how the spell works almost. And this is why we like Cecile, and this is why we want to get Holy Ring, because kind of like one of her passive abilities is she increases Holy Ring damage. A lot of these characters really supplement other characters, so you want them in your party. So, for example, if you took the cleric, who starts off with Holy Ring, picking up Cecile as one of your party members is almost imperative. You want to get her. She's like 100% going to be one of those locked in party members because she's going to increase your Holy Ring damage. So I don't necessarily want any of these, so we'll just level up Cecile. So hopefully we can get Holy Ring. Again, good spell, and it really combines well with Cecile. But we're going to focus on getting her hammer up a lot. We might do... She is kind of a magic character, so we actually might take Magic Lance too, but we're just going to keep leveling her up. I want to make sure we save room for our spells to make sure we get Holy Ring. And of course, the game plays no different than any other survival type game. We're gonna run around, new enemies are gonna spawn, bosses are gonna spawn. You pick up experience, money, all that fun stuff. You're gonna pick up party members. We're gonna pick up equipment. So again, not necessarily doing anything new. It just does it well. The game's only $5, like most of these games are. If you're looking for another survival type game to jump into, I think this is definitely a good one worth looking at. There's a decent amount of content for early access. There's a lot to grind, a lot to level up. You have to max level all your spells max level the spell before you can unlock the evolution. You have to max up your party members before you can unlock them as characters. So there's a lot of different things to do. You're definitely going to get your money's worth if you pick this up. Okay, so we're going to go with, I mean, he sounds like a good one. Magic is going to increase elemental damage and then increases magic-based attack size. So that's going to make our ice hammer bigger. And then he also is going to increase magic. So as we level him up, our hammer should be getting slightly bigger. So that'll be beneficial for her and her spell. So like I was saying, a lot of characters supplement each other very specifically too. So you're not going to necessarily want to pick up this Toma character if you're playing a strength-based character, because most of his, well, that's fine too, but then you're going to want to have to make sure you're picking up magic abilities in order to fully realize what his passives do for you. Okay, so let's level up him, Tonoma. I think that's, I don't know what his name was. The game is kind of difficult, not super difficult, just kind of. Man, we have not seen our ice hammer at all. If you don't pick the right combination of spells, some spells are not as strong as others. So sometimes it can be a little hard at first if you're picking the wrong spells. I kind of think Spirit Nails isn't necessarily that great of a move. Some of the strength-based attacks aren't that great. But that's also before you get them to max evolution. So if you don't get them to max evolution, it can get difficult. Especially trying to kill the bosses, because if you don't have enough DPS, you're not going to kill the boss. I don't think we'll have a problem with this build unless we can't level up our spells, which is actually weird that we haven't seen that yet. Let's do, okay, I'm not a huge fan of any of these. Oh, well, maybe, I mean, we can take her because she's going to increase our damage, but she also increases our strength dexterity, which I don't care too much about, but we'll just take her. That's fine. The idea is to get our ice hammer as strong as possible, so. So look how strong it is. If you get a good hit, you kill a lot of people with it. And I don't really want to spoil the max evolution of it yet. I don't know if I have. Have I spoiled it yet? I kind of want everybody to just see what it is when we get it. Oh, that was a bad one. There's this huge group behind me and it goes after that one little guy down there. There we go. Come on, like, let's clear out this whole area. There we go. Those are some good ones. Okay, here we go, Ice Hammer. So now we're going to increase our damage, our freeze chance, and our knockback. Okay, let's we'll level up our character still. Okay, we have a couple things to pick up. We can go get a new equipment and a new party member. So let's go get all that. We'll come get the equipment first. The equipment is going to be sort of passive upgrades for our party, whether it's more hit points, more damage, knockback, things like that. So you can see we get increases damage of magic based attacks, which is, we're probably going to take this. We can increase our knockback distance, or we can increase the size of strength based attacks. So we're definitely going to take the staff. That's a great item for us to get right here for our first item. We can get 3 items in this run. So we'll get 2 more. I want to come up here and make sure that we kind of get all this experience too that we passed up on. But I also want to make sure I'm beelining it towards my party members. See, because I think there was like a pretty big, yeah, here it is. There was a really big chunk up here that I saw we got. Okay, so we got our first boss now. The runs are 20 minutes. I don't know if they get longer in the harder difficulties. Let's do... I mean, at this point, we might as well just pick up a new spell. Let's pick up Holy Nail. Like, maybe I should be prioritizing spells so we stop getting spells. Okay, so now for our next party member, we're gonna pick up the Cleric. Because again, she's gonna buff our Holy Ring if we get it, hopefully. It's not a guarantee we get it, that's the problem. You're only guaranteed to get the spell you start off with, you know? And she herself has a Holy Ring around her. It's not as powerful as the main spell would be. They kind of get a slightly nerfed version of it, but it's still helpful. Okay, let's do the staff. Okay, now we're just gonna kind of hang out here and make sure we're killing this boss and all these mobs around him. Okay, let's do... Oh, yeah, perfect. We're gonna take Holy Ring. So that's gonna give a ring of holy damage around you. Awesome. So now we got exactly what we wanted. We're gonna have a really buffed up Holy Ring now. Okay, let's take, last but not least, we'll take our last spell. We'll take Magic Lance. Magic Lance isn't, I don't think Magic Lance is the coolest spell, but I mean, it works. It's a magic, it's gonna fit with our magic build, so. We have increased magic damage, we have increased attack size for our magic spells, so it'll work well. All right, let's do the staff again. Let's get our treasure chest. This is where you're gonna hopefully get, well, unfortunately we only got one. I think this works like, I haven't played a bunch of Vampire Survivors, but I think it works kind of the same as that. You open up a chest, there's a possibility you get up to 5 upgrades. You can either get 1, 3, or 5. So that's where you're gonna see a lot of your big upgrades if you can get the 5er. Okay, so now we have a choice. We can get the walking speed, which will actually be pretty good with our Holy Ring if we can level that up. The other 2, I don't necessarily think we need, so we'll take the teddy bear. We could have re-rolled it. You get 1 re-roll every time. That's just how the game mechanic works. I don't think you get more re-rolls, but you can re-roll it every time. So every time you get a level up or something, I can re-roll it. Okay, let's do the Ice Hammer. I'm gonna prioritize the Ice Hammer. We'll kind of prioritize the Ice Hammer as our main spell, and then we'll do Holy Ring as our second priority. I'm not gonna worry. We're not gonna worry too much about getting the our lance or our spirit nails leveled up, because they're not impaired. They're not part of this build really. They're just what we had to get. All right, Ice Hammer. Once we get it to level 10, there'll be an evolution option for us, so we can go. We'll have to go find it on the map. It happens as soon as you level it up to the max level, so it's nice. You don't have to wait too long. You just have to go run to it on the map. That's it. So look at that. Look how good that hammer is, and we only have it at like level 4. All right, let's do. Let's just do her. All right, let's do our cleric. I'm not playing on one of the hardest maps either right now, so we might seem a little more strong than normal. It just depends, I guess, because I have a lot of upgrades. We're gonna be able to get, if you're not able to get the evolutions, that's when the game's at its hardest. We're gonna be able to get the evolutions though, and it's gonna be pretty chill for us. So this is why we got the cleric. This is why we got Cecile. We're gonna buff up this ring. We're gonna make it bigger. We're gonna make it stronger. And then hopefully if we get it to max level, we're gonna see. Okay, we're actually gonna re-roll this. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, let's do her again. I want to see my ice upgrades. I want to see my ice hammer and my ring upgrades more. Okay, so there's our ice hammer. Okay, let's go up here. We're gonna get our next equipment item. Hopefully it's another thing that is based on either spirit or magic, because that's kind of what our build is based around. Actually, let's make sure we kill this guy right now. We'll kind of stick around and let our... There we go. That did a good job. Oh, and we got the magnet. He dropped a magnet. Oh, here we go. Come on. Oh, we got 5. There we go. Awesome. The 5 is... Obviously, 5 is really good. Okay, so we got our staff. 10% damage. Holy nail. Who cares? We actually didn't get the ones we wanted. We're increasing our damage, but... Oh, well, we got 1 holy ring level up. And then we got our Valkyrie. I would have preferred to have seen... Okay, we're going to re-roll this. What's good about re-rolling now is we're not going to see anything new. We're just going to be leveling up all the equipment we have. So if you don't see what you want, you just re-roll it and then hopefully you do. But we haven't been, so that's unfortunate. But you're not going to get like anything you don't want, because it's going to be just a level up for a piece of equipment or spell you have. Okay, so we're probably going to take the chunky ring, because that's going to increase our ice elemental damage. So we'll for sure take that. That's a good item to get right here. All right, ice hammer. So we're almost at max level. We have what, 3 more level ups to go? But this is what this game does well. It's fun getting the your different equipment items, your different power-ups, your different spells. There's quite a lot of variety here in this game. Okay, so now we're gonna upgrade Holy Ring. We're gonna get 18 damage, and then we're gonna get 1 extra ring. Once we start increasing this ring size, it almost takes over the whole screen. I don't know how it works with Cecile as the main, but if we have the cleric, our priestess, as the main character, it can get to a huge size. And that's also there's some equipment items too that'll increase the size of your spirit spells. And so one time I just got insane build. I wish I would have recorded it, but okay, we're gonna re-roll this. Again, we could take whatever we want. These are all fine, but I'm gonna re-roll it because I want to try to get our spells. Okay, let's make sure we kill this boss. Oh, there's 2 bosses. Perfect. The bosses are always good because they're always going to drop a chest, and then hopefully that just means we get quite a few level ups from them. We're going to kind of try to just hang out around these guys. Okay, let's re-roll. All right, we'll take the chunky ring. We're just gonna kind of hang out in this circle for a little bit. kill these bosses, kill all the enemies, get a ton of XP, money, and get our level ups. The game's pretty generous too with the hitboxes. You really need to run through the guys to get hit. Okay, let's do the Holy Ring. Okay, hopefully we get a couple here. Oh no, just one. Oh man, and it's the Lance. Okay, well we still have one more boss we can kill. He's gonna drop something too. And the Holy Ring, I think you can destroy these projectiles. I think that's what we're doing. Okay, we're definitely gonna re-roll this. Oh man, these all stink. Okay, come on, give us the big one. 2. Okay, 3. Okay, we got 3. That's okay. We did get Holy Ring. So now we have, okay, now we have an extra ring. So now see, so now you're gonna see its size getting much bigger. Okay, now we can start working on killing all these mobs. Like look how much damage our Holy Ring is doing too. Okay, so we'll do Holy Ring again. Okay, we're actually okay. So now we're maxed out on everything. We have our equipment, we have our party members. So now there's nothing left to do except kill mobs and kill the bosses and level up our spells. Okay, let's do Holy Ring. Okay, see, we got an extra ring now. So now look how big this is. I don't think we're not gonna see it as big as I was just talking about because I didn't get that equipment item that increases the size of our spirit spells. So that increases its size by like, I don't know, 20 to 30%, somewhere around that range. So you can imagine just how big that ring gets. We should get it to a decent size though. Okay, we'll do Holy Ring again. I'm not sure how many more rings we add with the upgrades. So if you were, again, everybody, you can always have a different play style with this. If you were to pick more party members, more equipment items, you could do that. You could be collecting way more items right now, but I chose to go the route of having more evolved abilities. So I spent like 25,000 gold getting a second evolved ability because I think that's the best way to go about. I'm not too sure, but I like having the evolved abilities. So now you can see we got our ice hammer to our max level. So now we're gonna come up here and we're gonna get we're gonna evolve it. This is what this green arrow is. Oh, we almost ran right by it. So now we're gonna get glacial hammer thrown in 3 seconds to freeze enemies, but now look at it. Now we're throwing 3 big old hammers out. Not just one, we're throwing 3 hammers. And we can level it up still. Okay, let's do the Holy Ring. So now it gives you another 10 levels to level this up. This is why I love it. I love getting the max abilities, and then they're already really strong, but now we're gonna be able to make them even stronger. See, so now we have, I don't know how it's pronounced, Mjolnir, I don't know. Don't even try to get me to do this. But now we're gonna increase base damage, freeze chance and damage, and now it's gonna add like more of a knockback. So again, just really powerful. If you don't get your evolved spells, you're gonna have a lot harder time with this game. Okay, so now we're gonna do Holy Ring. We're gonna get 18 damage knockback and another ring, and now we're gonna be able to level this up too. So now I love it, because before I was running with just 1 evolved spell. Now I can get 2. So the evolved ring doesn't really change that much, which is kind of a bummer, because almost every spell I've seen in this game like really kind of changes up how it works. Holy Ring, I don't think it changes it too much. It still kind of just does the same thing, but it's going to be more powerful, obviously. So now it's just a devastating Holy Aura. It looks a little different, especially the edge of the ring, but it's still kind of just the same thing. But now it's called Holy Corona. And so now it's going to be doing more damage, more knockback. We're going to keep doing our Ice Hammers, though. And yes, we did throw out 6, but that's only because you get like a free... You get like a free spell when... You get a free cast when you level it up. So no, we're not always going to throw 6. I got really excited one time when I saw that. Okay, let's do the Holy Ring. So now we're just gonna be incredibly strong right now. This is gonna be, the rest of this game is gonna be a cakewalk. We're gonna kill all the mobs with basically our Holy Ring, and then our hammer is just gonna do a ton of damage to the bosses, and we're gonna be really OP right now. The cleric, I definitely think is, so we didn't pick the cleric, we picked the paladin, Cecile. I really like her though. I think she might be my favorite because I really love this Ice Hammer spell. I think it's a really fun and cool spell to use. But I think the cleric is the most OP. I think, or at least not the cleric, but the ring. The Holy Ring is probably one of the best spells in the game. So 8 damage cooldown, and then increases ice elemental damage. Okay, and then we're gonna get another one. Oh, just one again. Okay, so that's gonna level up our hammer. So more knockback, more damage, less cooldown time. Okay, let's do the hammer again. See, so we did 6 hammers again. It's like, oh, I was so excited for that. I was like, oh, sweet. See how quickly we kill things? Oh man, we keep getting all these lame ones. Usually I can max level, although I guess it is a little bit different because we have 2 evolved spells now to level up versus just 1. Because I was gonna say, usually I can max level every item we have in the game. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that this time. We haven't had a lot of luck with our chests. But ultimately, it's not going to matter. We're incredibly strong. I can't evolve anything else, so I don't think it's worth leveling up the other spells now over our ring and our hammer. So it's not really worth trying to get any of the other spells up. Once, at some point, I'm going to be able to have 3 max spells. That's probably... Oh, I can't even imagine how strong we're going to be after that. But I think this is the way to go. I think going with the evolved spells over... like the... I don't know. It's so hard to say because they all complement each other. Some of the equipment item complements so well. Like if we had an extra item and we could have gotten the... Oh man, one item again. And we could have gotten, say... the item that increases the size of our spirit spells also, that would have been really beneficial. So I guess it just depends how you like to play the game. I like the big flashy spells though. I care less about the party members. I think the party members are... It's not like they're not important because I think they are, especially since I was talking about how they really can supplement other characters, but other than that, they don't really provide as much in terms of what you want to do. Like sometimes you'll get a character, unless you're getting characters that are very specific for your build, sometimes they're just not that beneficial. Like whoever this third character we have is, I don't know her name. She, I think, maybe increases our ice damage, but that's it. You know, she doesn't provide any other real benefit to our party. And so if you get unlucky with those characters, sometimes Sometimes they're just not that great. But I guess the same can be said with equipment items too. I don't know. You know what you're getting with the spells though. All right, let's do the ring again. So we have about a minute and a half left, and then this run is officially complete. Easy. Oh, okay, we got the 5. A little a little late, but who cares? We got a bunch of holy nail upgrades. I don't really like the holy nail. I don't know if I've maxed it out before to see what like the ultimate evolution form is for that. But I guess maybe we'll be able to try that on like another video. This is just, from what I've played so far, this is my favorite build. You could either replace your starting character as Cecilia or the cleric. I don't think it really matters. It just depends what you kind of want your main spell to be. But as I was saying earlier, I think the cleric is probably the best character in the game right now. All right, we only got 30 seconds left, and then we'll be done with our run. Yeah, we're definitely not going to max everything out. That's for sure. So if you take away 20 level ups, we would have maxed everything out, but it is because we have two max evolutions now. So we're putting a lot more level up points into that. Okay, the arena boss has spawned, the final boss in the game. Or not in the game, in this map. I'm gonna try to kill these bosses first though, because I wanna try to get holy nails to the max level, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. I'm not sure if that's gonna be a thing. All right, let's re-roll holy nail. Okay, hopefully we get a big one here. Okay, and of course we got chunky rings. So ice damage, walking speed, ice damage. I mean, those were good upgrades, but I really wanted to see if we could get that, because I don't know if I've got that spell to max level yet. In my very first one of my very first videos I did for this game, we got this lance leveled all the way up, and it's actually really cool. You should go back and watch that video. I get really excited because I didn't know what the max evolutions were. It was just kind of a natural reaction because I didn't know. We were just playing this game. I had played it a little bit, but I have never evolved a spell. So I was just really excited, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet. Okay, is she stuck? I can't tell if she's stuck on this mountain. I think she might be. I mean, it doesn't matter. She's gonna die really quickly anyways, whether she was chasing us or not. And GG's, we beat the level. I don't think we unlocked anything new. We didn't get a new character. We didn't get a new spell. So I don't think we unlocked anything new. Nope. I'm gonna go show you the levels real quick. There are things to unlock. Like, see, there's still 2 things to unlock here. I think we might need to play expert mode to see what these are. I'm not sure. Probably in our next video, we'll do expert mode and see how that build works on that. Let's go do our level ups. So how much money did we get? We got 4,000. So you actually earn less money too if you, because usually if you max level everything out in your run, you get like 900 gold per chest. It's you you get a ton of gold. So maybe it's beneficial to have like less party members and equips and attacks so you can get more gold. I wonder, that would be something to look into. Let's kind of do, what should we do? Let's do the XP gems. I'm gonna put all my money into that. Okay, and then we'll do damage up. Okay. And I think you can keep going. I don't know if I'm assuming there's gotta be a max at some point, but it doesn't show what the maxes are. You can just keep going. There's gotta be a max for this stuff though, like the attacks, equips, and party members. There's for sure a max for that. I don't know how the maxes work for these though. Oh, did I accidentally decrease that? But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been more Elemental Survivors. Again, a game I think I can highly recommend. $5. That's not, I mean, that's not to say that's not, everybody has their own issues with money and all of that. So it's not just like throwaway money, but it is a very good price for a game like this. I probably already have like 10 to 15 hours in this game, maybe somewhere around there. Maybe not quite that high, but I will accumulate hours in this game. And so for $5, that's pretty good. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this build. Let me know, seriously, let me know what you think of this game. Because if you're not digging this game as much as I am, then I'll kind of play this game on the side and we won't play it as much on the channel. But I like this game. I think there's a lot of fun things you could do with it. I could do like videos for all the evolved spells. There's so much content I can do with this game. But if you're not interested, then I mean, no harm, no foul. It is what it is. There's plenty of other games I can do. But I just want to kind of put this game out here a little bit more because I really do enjoy it. I hope others find this game and enjoy it also, because I think it deserves a little bit more praise and recognition than it's getting. But again, that's it. I'll stop talking now. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.